So you asked that question to the guy who closes his garage door when he goes to the mailbox. But I trust no one. But in all seriousness, I'm a huge fan of the zero trust model, but only to the extent that it doesn't overburden the user. Because if it overburdens the user, nobody will adopt it. They'll figure ways around it, and so it becomes a balance. How do you incorporate zero trust while still facilitating the needs of the user? And so I've seen a number of technologies that do things like your ability to access systems and files and things like that are the barrier is much lower depending on if you're doing something that's expected. Like if you're sitting at your desk during business hours using your laptop, it's very easy. If you're outside of business hours, it becomes a little bit harder. If you're using somebody else's system, it becomes even harder. If you're at the airport, it becomes even harder. And I think if you explain that to users and explain the reason why, I think they just kind of will adapt and accept those as the price of doing business in order to keep the infrastructure safe. But you have to provide them with a path that isn't always tedious and onerous.